All right, here we go. This is a down screen right here. Okay, what is Anunoby doing? You need to get attached to your man and your arms out. Klay Thompson cannot curl. I mean, you're just letting Klay Thompson curl right into an open jumper. This is why you rotate to the ball. So now you're not guarding the ball anymore. Gary Trent was. Now you got to drop underneath the three-point line. Okay? When you're hugging Klay Thompson like this, he's going to use that to create. It's just what a disaster. If you are Fred VanVleet, you never guard like this. Right here, stop. Look at your backs to the ball. No. Underneath your man. Back to the baseline. Now I'm seeing ball and I'm seeing my man. And then also now you can't get beat backdoor. Just sad. Okay, so where should this double team come from? Okay, it should come from right here. You cannot be guarding above the three-point line away from the ball. You need to be underneath, so you sprint back to the three-point line. See, right here, Siakam should already be here, okay? So now when Jordan Poole comes this way, there's no place to go. VanVleet has to go get ready to guard Steph Curry, okay? And VanVleet, by the way, can still double from right over here too. But VanVleet is all the way over here doubling, and it's a terrible double anyway. It's just, God. No communication. This is so embarrassing. If you're Scotty Barnes, just take the ball. Say, I've got ball. Communicate it. Like, what? It's not even basketball. This is horrendous one-on-one defense by VanVleet. Why? What? You just slide your feet east-west. Why is Fred VanVleet here? Look at this. He's moving his feet upward. Why? Not you just... That's how you get blown by. Okay, so Hernan Gomez gets switched on to Jordan Poole. There's not a scenario ever where Hernan Gomez can guard Jordan Poole one-on-one. So first of all, no, your back can't be to the ball. You need to get underneath the three-point line back to the baseline. Same with Achiuwa. And now Hernan Gomez, you can't have him have the mentality that I'm guarding one-on-one. I've got to be up and just guiding Jordan Poole to where this gap help is. Okay? That's the mentality you have to have. But, I mean, what a joke. Way too much jogging by Pascal Siakam and Scotty Barnes in transition. You always sprint back. Give us as many numbers on defense as possible. Look at this jogging. So if they'd been sprinting, Scotty Barnes is here, and Pascal Siakam's way closer to here. So Scotty Barnes can focus on doubling the ball, and Siakam can come over and take Steph Curry. But of course, that's not the case. What is happening here? Chris Boucher, you get back to bodies in transition, not the middle of nowhere. So if Thaddeus Young's going to take Draymond Green, he's got to communicate that. So Chris Boucher's got to say, all right, I'm guarding Klay Thompson. But Chris Boucher is going to know. Look at this. You just got back to nowhere. God, the Raptors' transition defense is an eyesore. Okay, you have to sprint back and you have to communicate. So Thaddeus Young's got to identify that he needs to take DiVincenzo. Gary Trent needs to identify that he needs to come here. But it's just all jogging. God. This is a tremendous amount of laziness here by Siakam. Please get up and guard DiVincenzo. Why are you standing so far underneath? Because look what's... I mean, if you were doing that, which you're not, you're up and you're just chasing off his hip. And Gary Trent Jr. is going to stay attached to Klay Thompson and get his arms out so DiVincenzo can't curl. But, I mean, none of that. Very simple. If you're Precious Achiuwa, you've got to say you've got the ball. You have to say it. You're closest to the ball. You have to say it because VanVleet's got to go here. Scotty Barnes has to go here. That's how it works. And you communicate it. You just get to the nearest body. Matchups do not matter. Okay? I mean, this is just a total mess. Classic right here. You cannot lean towards the screen early. If you do that, Stephen Curry's just going to blow by you the other way. Okay, so the Raptors clearly have no idea what they're doing in transition. If you're Pascal Siakam, you sprint back. You do not worry about guarding the ball across half court. We need numbers. Look at Siakam jogging. Oh, my God. So Siakam sprinting, he's up here. Now Scotty Barnes can take the ball. VanVleet can go here. But, I mean... Okay, Pascal Siakam needs to learn that jogging in transition gets you destroyed. Okay, look at Siakam. Please sprint back so you can get ahead of Klay Thompson and can guard one-on-one. Look at him jog. How are you jogging there? Get off the floor. Another down screen right here. What is Thaddeus Young doing? Get attached, your arms out so Steph Curry can't curl. You got to force him out a little bit so Van Vliet can get over the screen. You don't do that. So look at this. Now Steph Curry's going to snake dribble Van Vliet. That keeps 2 people to the ball, and the Raptors suck. This is so basic. This is a terrible gamble by Van Vliet. Just guard Steph Curry, please. You're gambling on a handoff. You don't get it. You know 3 points are coming after that. What's going on? Why is nobody guarding Draymond Green? This is a down screen. We got 2 people. I mean, someone needs to guard Draymond. This is a down. You have to get your arms out so Klay Thompson cannot curl. So you give this player time to get over the screen. The Raptors, just no effort. None. Do not guard above the 3-point line away from the ball. There is no reason to. Get in. When Poole comes this way, I can stunt. I don't have to move my feet. If I don't have to move my feet, that means I can recover, but I've got to clog this driving lane up. The Raptors are a disgrace to basketball. Okay, if you're Precious Achiuwa, you cannot just stare at the shot, okay? Once this layup goes up, stop. Precious Achiuwa down here has got to start to sprint back. Okay, you know, if Toronto somehow gets an offensive rebound, you can re-enter the play, but you've got to get back. You can't just stare at the shot. You're doing nothing. See, look at Achiuwa. He didn't even start getting back. See, if he had been sprinting back the whole way, now he's here. But instead, he's all the way down here for no reason. And look at the problem with that. So Achiuwa should be around here, guarding Steph Curry. This player pushes here. But you're here, and now this is a 3-on-2, and I just hate you. Okay, if you're switching this ball screen, why is Fred VanVleet going this way? See, this is when you don't prepare, you don't communicate, you lack total attention to detail. You're switching the screen. Then VanVleet's got to go now. I mean, why'd the Raptors even play this game? Cannot run drop coverage with Steph Curry. Obviously, everybody knows it except for Toronto. This is a guard-to-guard screen, so you can just switch this, okay? I mean, this is... Okay, again, you have to get rid of drop coverage. You just have to, okay? Now, this screen is set so high that even for Steph Curry, I'm going under. If Steph Curry wants to take a 3 from here, let him, all right? If you're so scared that he's going to shoot that 3 and make it, then get up and hedge. The half-court line is right here. This player steps up and backside help. There's a skip pass isn't happening. If it does, I can recover. But you're giving up 2-on-1s. The Raptors suck. Why does anyone watch them? So the Raptors are for some reason planning on doubling Steph Curry here. Okay, so if you're going to do that, Gary Trent steps up to double. Gary Trent he's never going to recover here. Okay, so Siakam, stop. So as this player cuts through, Siakam's got to be able to get ready to come here. Okay, then Scotty Barnes dips down here. This player's down here. If a skip pass is made, boom, boom. That's how it goes. I hate this team. Everything's wrong about this play. Stop. If Siakam's coming to double, which he is, you got to communicate that. So Gary Trent knows I got to close this space off here because I can't let Steph Curry turn the corner. Okay? So now you're closing the space off and Siakam's closing this space off. Okay. So that gets screwed up because, of course. 2, you do not guard above the 3-point line. Get underneath now. So when Steph Curry comes this way, there's a stunt, recover. Right? What an awful game.